Hello and welcome to RevWheels. Now this here is the brand new MG Majestor. Let's not beat around the bush. This thing is aimed squarely at the Toyota Fortuner. Now that is no joke because the Toyota Fortuner, it's not just another SUV. It's an emotion. It's the default choice. It's a benchmark. And people don't even cross shop before considering a Fortuner. But MG clearly thinks otherwise and it wants to shake things up. So let's take a closer look at the MG Majestor and see if it really stands a chance against the legendary Fortuner. First things first, this thing is massive. MG claims it to be the longest, the widest and the tallest vehicle in its class, and we don't doubt it. At the front, you get that impressive matrix grille, you get the tri-beam headlight that really gives it that imposing stance. Now let's take a look at the side. As you can see on the side, you get that typical cladding that you get in an SUV and it really makes it look butch. Those are 19-inch dual-tone alloy wheels and it really gives it that tall stance. Now let's take a look at the rear. And as you can see, the length is really visible. I'm standing right in the center. It is a long vehicle. Let's check out the rear. The rear is pretty similar to what you saw in the Gloster, but you have those massive badges running across, Morris garages on the top and the Majestor, massive Majestor badge at the bottom. Now instead of quad pipes, you get two large exhaust pipes that really mean business. That was about the design. Let us know what you think. We think it really stands tall next to a Fortuner and MG came prepared with it. What do you think about the design? Do you think the MG Majestor has more presence than the Fortuner? Do let us know in the comments below. Step inside the MG Majestor and that's where things start to change dramatically. Now when you step inside a Toyota Fortuner, you know it's built to last, it's durable. But it's not exactly cutting edge luxury, is it? But inside the MG Majestor, it feels like you've jumped a whole segment. I mean, just the dashboard, it gives you a very luxurious feel. Soft touch materials all around. You've got leather stitching on it. The inserts, the plastics, the shapes all give out a very luxurious vibe. Then of course, there's the features. You get twin wireless chargers in the front. You get physical buttons for most of the features. You get plenty of storage. Two cup holders here. Then of course, massive storage here under the armrest. Then of course you get 3-zone climate control. The seats, they're ventilated and they're massage, you get massage function as well. And of course they're power operated and you get memory for the seats as well. Over 31 inches of screen. You get a very nice UI that MG has optimized. You get wireless Android, Apple and CarPlay. And it's very easy to install apps on the screen as well, on the infotainment system. You've got a 12-speaker JBL audio system that really is good with almost all, that's really good with any kind of audiophile. Now let's check out the rear bench. And here we are in the second row. We're seated on two captain seats. And let me tell you, these are one of the most comfortable captain seats I've sat on in the second row. They're very supportive and I think long distances on these seats will be an absolute joy. Now forget the seats, you also get your own aircon vents here. You get 3-zone climate control like I mentioned before, so you can control the aircon here. You get a massive panoramic sunroof and of course you get two USB chargers here and surprise, surprise, 220 volt plug outlet as well. Now these are some of the features that you don't really expect on a ladder frame SUV. But that's MG's play here. It's not just built for toughness, but it also adds luxury and technology to that formula. Now talking about the boot space, with all three rows up, you get about 343 liters. And once you fold the seats down, you get about 1350 liters with the third row folded. Under the hood, you get the same engine that you also saw in the Gloster. This is a 2-liter twin-turbo diesel engine that makes 212 bhp and 478 Newton meters of torque, and that's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Alright, we're not allowed to drive the MG Majestor yet. but we are going to experience it in a made off-road track. And driving here with me is Tejas. Tejas owns his own off-road school. He teaches people how to drive off-road, and since we're not driving, I think it's best to hear from the horse's mouth what exactly the features are, what is the 4x4 hardware system in this MG Majestor, and he's the one who's going to tell you how it works and what it does and how it can get you out of a sticky situation. Whoa.
Okay. The next thing I have is a devil's hump. Now, if you ask me why the hell devil's hump, because it looks innocuous,
Right.
but it actually isn't, because it's a devil. So the devil's hump, I'm climbing up, and then I just suddenly go, whoa. Now, why are we showing you this? It's simple. When you have a sudden transfer of weight left to right, you do have a tendency to topple.
Right.
Okay, especially if you have a soft suspension or if you have
A lot
of body roll,
Right.
or a high center of gravity.
Right.
Now, because the center of gravity is so low in this car, that weight transfer is not affecting it, and it's keeping her planted.
Right. Now let's talk about one important factor, which is long-term durability. We were talking about the Toyota Fortuner's long-term durability, where it stands or holds up for more years. But let's take a look at this. When you're buying a brand new car, at most people keep it for about 5 to 6 years. And the MG Majestor gets a warranty of 5 years, which has you covered for almost all of its ownership. Now, unless you're planning to buy a used car, the Toyota Fortuner makes a lot of sense, which because of its high resale value and of course the better long-term durability. But apart from that, I think the MG Majestor, if you're planning to buy new cars, makes a lot of sense and takes the Fortuner head on. So here's my take. The Toyota Fortuner still wins on legacy, on reliability and long-term durability. But almost everywhere else, the MG Majestor offers more. It's bigger, it's got more tech, it's more luxurious, it offers better 4x4 hardware and 5 years warranty. So if MG manages to price the Majestor right, this could be the first time that a Fortuner buyer actually pauses before he puts his money down. This is also actually the first time that the Toyota Fortuner might have to defend its throne. So what do you think about the new MG Majestor? Do you think it's a worthy rival to the Toyota Fortuner, and do you think it can hold its own, or do you think otherwise? Do let us know in the comments below.